Welcome back to another beautiful but windy day here in western Oklahoma. We're down at the deer pens today, and we're gonna take a look at Speck, do a little update on his antler growth, and share some bad news with you guys as far as Speck goes. We talked about him a little bit in another video about what his antler growth has been for the last 2 years, and how he's went through an illness 2 years ago, and then last year he went through a pretty horrific injury to his antlers in the velvet, and what he looked like when he grew those antlers out. And we was really hoping and praying that we was going to get a full set of antlers out of him this year, and that he was going to show what a magnificent animal he actually is. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. He has injured himself in velvet again. It appears he's hit the fence at some point about 2 weeks ago. And I'm gonna try to get him up here for you guys. He's a little skittish. Now, we moved him to a different pen. We had some folks come out and put a new roof on the house, and we were a little bit worried that the deer closest to the house were going to get spooked, so we went ahead and moved those deer down into Speck's pen, and then moved Speck over to the pen on the east side, and that exposes him a little bit more than what he's used to, and he's gotten a little bit more nervous. And I'm going to try to get you a good look at his antlers right now, and explain exactly what's going on with him. There's Nina right there. Hey, baby. She is looking very pregnant right now. She's about a month till they're ready to have fawns. Hey, baby. And we have Buckshot here, which we're going to do an update on him, so I won't show you him yet, but he's hanging around. And I brought some tortillas down here to try and get him to come close. Let's see what we can do. He's one of those that really pays attention close, and he doesn't like me wearing this camera. Hey, buddy, come over here. Here we go. Let's see if I can get one kind of out there. There. Zoom in on him here real quick. So on his left side there, I know it's hard to see, but he's actually ready to go to brow tines on his left side. He's kind of looking the same way that Bo's looking as far as that oblong shape. But on his right side there, hopefully he'll turn around and come up here. On his right side there, it looks like at first glance that he's really going to brow tines there, but that's actually an injury to the very top part of his antler. And what he has done at some point, and for some reason, we'll really never know, something has spooked him in the night, and he has actually hit the fence with that antler. And he jumps into the fence and hits one of these wires right here with his antler in the middle, and it just creases the antler there. You can pretty good look at it right there. and he won't grow right on that side now. It's not nearly as bad as it was last year, obviously, but it's enough that it's going to affect his antler, I'm sure, and we're really disappointed in that. Like I said, this deer is a really a magnificent animal, and really a unique animal, and we were really looking to showcase his antlers this year. And he's an older deer, you know, he's turning 7 years old this year. So in the deer world, that's fairly old. So we don't know how much longer he's going to be with us, and what his antlers are going to do as he ages. Typically they go downhill a little bit, maybe, but this has really been something that's weighed on us this year hard. Is him hitting the fence here and kind of ruining his year. But on a brighter note, you know, he's intact on his left side. He hasn't damaged it at all, and he's alive and healthy and doing okay as far as his health-wise goes. It's just he's not going to showcase what he could do and grow a natural set of antlers again. So I'd like him to come up here a little bit closer if I could, but in the deer industry, and the guys who raise deer, they typically refer to these guys as 10-footers. So a deer that's shy enough to kind of stay back, but will get within 10 feet of you. That's what they refer to as a 10-footer. So he's probably about a 15-footer, I would say, on most cases. And if I was out here without the camera, I'm sure he would come closer. Let me turn around here and get on this side of him. And there he is, little itty bitty. And she was a real late born fawn last year. She is a Ruby daughter out of Bow, and she wasn't born till July last year. For some reason, Ruby didn't get bred till late, so this little itty bitty fawn here is way smaller than the rest of them. And Ruby here is shedding her winter coat real well. She's got let me get the camera focused. She's got a pretty decent belly on her going now too, so I think she's probably bred and going to have us one. There's a itty bitty she got up. Focus, camera. Okay, let me sneak around here. So you notice what he's doing right now. He's rubbing those antlers on the inside of his legs, and that's just because those antlers are growing so fast that they itch and they need to stretch. And a lot of times you'll see those bucks rubbing the tops of those antlers. So now that he's I'm out of the way, he did not want that not want to have anything to do with that tortilla. So let me cut this right here, see if I can get something that we can get him a little bit closer, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we got him up with a little bit of grass here, and it's poking around at it. You can see, let me get it up here, you can see it there. See that crease right there in that antler? That's where he's hit it, and it's right in the middle, so it's gonna really affect his main beam. He may grow 2 main beams there. Really not sure. Like I said, when I first seen it, it looked like he's going to brow tines. You can really tell, but as it gets a little closer here, you can see it's an injury. And otherwise, you know, he's looking really good. He's got some really good mass. He's probably double what Bo is as far as lengthwise goes now, which is odd because Bo usually grows a bigger set of antlers than Spec does, and he's really started off really good this year. I was really impressed with his start and was really looking forward to seeing him grow out. And it looks like it's not really going to happen the way we hoped it would. And like I said, there's nothing we can really do about it at this point. It's just whatever happens, happens, and we'll just have to deal with it. So hopefully he doesn't injure it anymore. We're going to take all the precautions we can to help keep him safe. But you know, we live out in rural western Oklahoma, and what happens down here at night and when we're at work, we have no control over. We have a lot of bobcats and raccoons and coyotes and stray dogs, and a lot of things can get down here at night and spook these deer that we don't have any control over. So we do the best we can to keep them safe and keep these things from happening. But you know, sometimes our best ain't good enough, and in this case, he has injured it again. So anyway, we'll end it right there. We'll be back with him in about a month. Like the rest of them, we'll do one a month or so, and or about every 30 days we'll do an update and bring you guys along. And we hit 50 subscribers over here on this YouTube channel, and I want to thank everybody who subscribed and watched the videos, and we hope you get a little bit of entertainment value out of it, or a little bit of education out of it, and just enjoy watching these animals the way we do. And we enjoy bringing them to you and sharing our lifestyle and in this rural living that we enjoy so much. So again, thank you guys for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.